Now, please welcome our presenter AHMAD ADLI from Anjar Private School and his topic, Talk That Inspires. And may the next presenter, Al-Hassan Al-Haytham, prepare himself.
Assalamu alaikum everybody. Good morning. How's everyone doing today? You guys good? My topic today is Talk That Inspires. Just basically talk that inspires and how you can get up on a stage and speak to a crowd and audience just like I'm doing today. Where's the pointer? Don't worry, I won't take too long. Alright, how I defeated my fears. When I was a small kid, one of my greatest fears was getting up and talking to an audience just like you guys today and looking at the cold stares of everyone looking at me and trying to understand what I was saying. So today I'm going to be telling you how I defeated that and how I could get up on a stage just like today. Alright, some of the things are fear, stress, shyness, and I'd like to tell you guys two of the men who helped me very much in conquering this fear are Mr. Hamdi Abdulaziz, my English my English teacher and the head of the English Academy at my school, and Mr. Ahmed Al-Ghamdi, my principal at the school. If you guys could give him a round of applause, please. Fear and anxiety, you know, fear. I'd get up on a stage. When I was small, I used to move a lot, and coordinating with friends, and I tried to make friends a lot. So blending in was very hard for me when I was small. So talking to people publicly was very hard for me. Thoughts and feelings. I've been long tormented, as I told you guys, I used to move a lot. I've been long tormented about giving a speech in public. I always had fear. And the feature of mine quite often let me down. This feature, I couldn't look into someone's eyes like I'm doing right now and talk to people and give them a speech. That fear long tormented me, and you know, this feature wouldn't help me. So how could I get rid of the unwanted and disturbing sense of embarrassment and nervousness? This was very hard for me. As I told you, Mr. Hamdi Abdulaziz helped me with that. That was very hard for me. Like getting up on a stage and looking into people's eyes and talking to them was very, very hard for me. The challenge. I decided to try to overcome all my fears. No experience without experience. In my previous school, there was an English competition similar to this one. I had no experience. I've never tried anything like this before. So I thought maybe I could try. First try, you know. The challenge. That was the challenge. I tried to get into the competition. I signed up for it and everything. I had to go for this. One shot, one try. The preparation. Before the speech, I thoroughly prepared myself for the performance and all. And this was my first try. Like I said, no experience. So it was just a little piece of paper that I jotted up, and I was gonna get up and give it out in front of my whole school. And I picked to go last so I could see all the other contestants, and you know, so I can think of something to say and good things to say. And I noted what I needed to deliver, and the audience, in order for them not to lose focus and interest. As you know, the audience needs to have interest in the speaker so they would listen to what he says. You know, when he leaves, he can take a take-home message from the speaker. So the speaker has to have a good sense of communication with his audience. These were some of my role models. As my friend Baral said, Barack Obama, one of the strongest men in giving a speech ever. And how all these men, Nelson Mandela, Steve Jobs, and today's can get up on a podium and give a talk to millions of people. As you know, people on television and stuff, they can see them, and they can come and take a take-home message from them. Simple things that someone says can, you know, they can change people's lives. Motivation. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage that continues and counts. Failure is not fatal. Support. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة لساني يفقهوا قولي. And family. Everybody needs their family support. Let me tell you, you can't go on without family support. Family is number one. It has to be number one in your life. The beliefs. I realized that shyness is not something out of the ordinary things. That is inherited in everyone and can become focused less on the opinion of the listeners. I'm focused on your opinion. Don't listen to that. It will be much easier to stand in front of them. You will not feel neither discomfort or hot temper. And what do you guys think this road is? This road is the road to success. There's not a lot to do. It's either no or it's either yes. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like, this road, you have to tell yourself, I'm either going to make it or am I either not going to make it. You have to work hard and you just have to keep on going on this road. The great day came. I was overwhelmed with the feeling of nervousness, managed to stay confident. But I wasn't so sure listening to the other contestants' speeches. Finally, it was my turn. I got onto the stage and decided to give it my all, just like today. You know, it's not hard. You just get up on the stage, you look into the eyes of the people, and you give it your all. And I didn't want to remember my experience as a total failure, just like today. Like, if you can look at this picture, this person is saying a lot of words, and it's like chords. It gets into a big cloud, and people don't care what he's saying. And if you see the person in the audience right here, he can't understand what the person's saying. He's talking a lot of words and a lot of big words, and the person just can't get it. Changing my mindset altered my performance, allowing me to achieve my goal. This is my speech that I actually got first place in the competition, and you guys can look at the certificate. It's real, it's not fake, I promise. And like I said, the road to success. And then, well, one of the things I wanted to say, if you could look at this picture, it's just one person, and he's up there talking to millions of people. And without fear, without anything, he's got great body language, and this was one of the pictures that inspired me. He's talking to millions of people, and he's giving out his message to millions of people, as I said. Here's the certificate again, so you guys can see it. Take home message. If you can dream it, you can do it, 100%. If you can dream it, you can do it. If you really want to do something, you'll find a way. If you don't, you'll find an excuse. This is the thing in school, everywhere. It's just excuses, excuses, excuses. Every time you find an excuse, you'll never get to do what you want. You'll never get to your goal if you keep making excuses. Thank you. That's all, folks. Thank you very much.